Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your timeless tarot for whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel. Welcome. I hope you're all doing really well. Now, we're going to jump straight in with your, I say your timeless reader, I can't even bloody remember, and pull you some messages to see what this is going to be about. These are general. It may not resonate. Please only take what does and leave the rest. I think my deck is upside down. Yes, it is. So let's spin these around. We've got service, we've got direction, and we have the spring. Now it's weird that we've got these hands, forward facing hands on both of these first two cards with service and direction. So I don't know. I feel as though something is coming into focus. Something is coming into clarity about what it is that you do. And I'm going to say with your hands, literally, we've got these two hands in these first two cards here. So how you are of service, how you give, what it is that you give. There's something that's coming into clarity, into focus about what that specific for you thing is going to be. I feel as though if some of you have been a little bit lost, that might be too strong of a word, but indecisive, wanting to know, well, what direction do I move in? How do I take what it is that I do, and, what do I actually physically do with it? How can I bring this about? How can I give birth to something? Because we've got this spring energy, which is it's like a newness. If you think about the seasons and where spring falls in the cycle of that, it's like when everything has died down in the winter, the spring is what shows the first signs of life. So I feel as though where you may have been lost or a bit indecisive or unsure as to how you were going to bring, whether it's your skills, your gifts, your talent, something of yourself to the world, I feel as though a direction is going to be opening up. This spring may also be significant as a timing. So in the spring months, something is going to be opening up for you, whether it's a job, whether it's a path, something which allows you to move in a specific direction. We've got tunnel at the bottom of there. So let's jump into this and let's see what this is in more detail. So show me this service energy for the collective. It gives me Virgo energy. Virgo energy, which is 6th house, which is all about habits and being of service, work, systems, organizations, usefulness. We've got 4 of Pentacles. Show me service and 4 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Right, they all span out of my hand. All right, let's spread these out. So we've got the Sun and the 3 of Wands in the reversed. Right, okay. Show me direction. Show me the energy of direction for the collective. Flying up. Wow. Right, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. Now show me spring. Show me the spring energy for the collective. The way they're flying out the deck. Wow, the Empress and the 8 of Swords. Right, okay. Bottom of the deck. We've got the Knight of Swords. Right, let's start here. Let's put those over there. Let's start here. Right, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 3 of Wands in the reversed. So it's so funny because the major arcanas trump the minor arcana cards. And we've got some sticky minor arcanas with the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands in the reversed. I don't know if money or finances are tight. I don't know. Well, come on. The world is burning at the moment, economically speaking. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of uncertainty. So I don't know if this is talking about you saving or holding on to your money. We've got the hand here that's outstretched. Oh, I can't get this off the table. And then we've got the guy in the 4 of Pentacles that's using his hands to literally hold on to this pentacle with dear life. He's got his feet on top of these two, and there's one balancing on top of his head. So it almost gives me an energy of you holding on to what it is that you have, trying to create a level of, financial stability in your life in some way. And you could, for others of you, you could get paid for a service that you provide, or that's what you're looking into, that's what you're wanting to do, like I said, with this direction and then the spring here. If you have an idea or there's something that you do with your hands, creatively speaking, artistically speaking, healing-wise, whatever, that you're wanting to make money from that isn't happening right now, because we've got the Three of Wands, which is in the upright, this is waiting for your ships to come in. So in the reverse, those ships aren't coming in yet. I think this is coming out or going to be more available to you in the spring months. Because we've got the sun, and the sun is happiness, it's positive expectation, it's things working out. Things working out well for you, but also it's a light being shone on. Something is going to be seen here with reference to a service that you provide, something that you do, something that you share with the world. And for some of you, you may be holding on to what it is that you do. You may not have put it out into the world. But the universe is saying that whatever it is that you do needs to be seen. There's no more coveting this. There's no more holding on to this. It almost feels like hiding your light. The universe is kind of saying, no, it's not time for that. It's time for you to shine a light on whatever service it is that you have to offer. Then we've got direction. We had the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. Got so many cards out. Right, I feel as though a path is being cleared for you. As I was talking about when we just had the first 3 cards out in the beginning, with this Tower, it's unexpected change, things crumbling, an upheaval. It may be something like that happens out of the blue. And that's what I mean. A new direction, a new path. Something is opening up that I feel like you don't see it coming. Money may be tight. And this could be like literally a blessing with the Ace of Pentacles. Let me pick this up. And it's so funny. We've got all these hands. It's the strangest thing. We've got this pentacle being sort of held in the palm of his hand. Is that not exactly the same imagery? That's weird, isn't it? This circle in the palm of our hand. So I feel like whatever is being presented to you, this is something solid, something tangible. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion. It could be a business that you're in the early stages of. But there's going to be a choice or a decision that you need to make with regards to this new beginning. And I feel that you've got to leave something behind. You've got to leave something behind. And if this Tower isn't representative of something that you're leaving behind, this Tower is an epiphany. It's a spark of inspiration. It's some sort of communication. It almost feels like this light. I don't know, because we've not talked about this. We've got like a light at the end of the tunnel here. And that's exactly what I was saying. If you're in a bit of a tight spot, financially speaking, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is something that has a real possibility of being something great with your investment of energy, time and focus and all of the rest of that. That is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's going to require you to make a choice. It's going to require you to make a decision and a commitment as well to whatever this new beginning, to whatever it is that you're wanting to get off the ground. It's going to need a commitment from you, but it's going to open up a path for you. And for some of you, like I said, this could be a timing. This could be something that happens in the spring, or you're working towards launching something in the spring. Like I say, we're kind of at the back end of the year now. And even though, you know, collectively, we have our new year on like January the 1st, January the 1st never feels like a new year for me. I'm a December baby. I'm born in December. December is like the darkest month of the year in terms of the, you know, sun placement. Well, in the Northern Hemisphere, I've got to keep saying that because, you know, the Northern Hemisphere doesn't rule the fucking world. But in the Northern Hemisphere, December is the darkest month of the year. And then as we're approaching the spring, for the spring equinox, it's like, that's when the light returns. That's when, So we're saying the light returns with the sun. So things may be, not saying difficult, but there may be a need for you to, be resourceful with your finances over the next 3 months, but something is coming in for you in the spring. Then we've got the Empress. And I love this because Empress energy is spring energy. As we were saying, everything dies down in the winter and new life starts to come back in the months of spring. And the Empress represents new life. She's generally pregnant, whether that pregnancy is with an actual child, a business idea, or something that she's gestating and wanting to give birth to. This is like I say, the winter feels like the pregnancy. It's where you're hibernating. I was going to say stuff in your face. But you're taking on everything that you need to be able to give birth to something in the spring. So don't feel stuck or don't feel trapped if that is what is happening right now. Things may not be coming through for you as you want them to be in December, in January, in February. But don't lose the faith. Don't lose the faith. I feel as though, like I say, the universe is orchestrating, shifting and changing circumstances, putting you in alignment, putting, external people, companies, whatever, in alignment so that you're all, it's like, I want to say, like, we get chance meetings, we bump into people that, maybe offer us a new opportunity. And it's like, if we weren't in that specific place at that specific time, then that chance meeting wouldn't happen. That's what I feel as though the universe is intervening to bring an opportunity to you. But for that to happen, like I say, it's like almost like the fabric of the universe needs to be, I'm not going to say bent to your will, but yeah, kind of like it needs to be bent to your will so that you and who it is that you need to meet can come together. And you don't know how that's going to happen. You may not even know who this person is. But when it does happen, I feel as though you're going to be like, right, so that's why things were stuck. That's why things weren't moving. That's why my ships weren't coming in at a particular point in time. There's a direction that you need to be moving in. There's a direction that the other people, the other cogs in the wheel also need to be moving in before that, your paths can cross, if that's making any sense. So don't allow yourself to lose the faith or whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve. Utilize your time wisely. That's what I'm going to say. Utilize your time wisely. The Empress, like I say, is very nurturing energy. It's generally the mother of the deck. So use the time to nurture yourself, nurture whatever it is that you are, wanting to be of service. It's like I said, get your hands dirty. It's time for you to do the work. It's time for you to roll your sleeves up. It's time for you to invest whatever needs to be invested. And when the time of birth, it's such a strange reading, but when this thing, whatever it's going to be different for everyone, is ready to be birthed into existence, you're ready. So that you're able to just, like I say, embrace this opportunity. There's nothing that's going to be slowing you down outside of that. Wow. Right, okay. I was going to say, any final messages? And one's on the floor. Right. Ooh, 3 of Swords in the reversed. Right, okay. So that is a releasing of pain and suffering. It's you coming out of a feeling that I feel has just been holding you back or limiting you. Maybe that's the reason why things aren't coming in for you. I say that because with the 3 cards, you've got the 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Empress is a 3. So this is like whatever it is that you're expecting isn't going to happen right now. I just feel that there's something about you releasing whatever has had you in this 3 of Swords energy in that time period. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Swords. We've got the 9 of Swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that is the 9 of Swords. That's so weird. 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Right, show me 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. These cards are bouncing. Is that the 6 of Swords? Six of Swords in the reversed. Oh, the Ten of Swords. What the fuck is going on? Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. But the Three of Swords at least is in the reverse. So like I say, that's you allowing those swords that have been stabbed in your heart to now fall away. So this to me would speak of healing. This is the self-nurturing, the reparenting yourself, allowing yourself to be reborn. Like I say, this spring light, life returning to you as you heal this pain. Nine of Swords is anxiety being stuck up in your head. So like I was saying, some of you may just want to push forward with something, but it's not the right time. I just don't feel right now is the right time for you to push anything. And doing so, because things aren't going to move forward, it's only going to stress you out. Because the Six of Swords came out in the reverse. The Six of Swords in the upright would speak about moving on. Leaving things behind, moving forward. But this has come out in the reversed on top of direction. So now is not the time for you to move in a new direction, but the spring. I just think that you need to wait. This is the strangest reading. Right, I'm going to get, let me get these. Right, okay. I'm going to use the angel answers. But before I do, we've got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck now. So that's like the ultimate betrayal, the ultimate defeat, the ultimate like being stabbed in the back. We've got the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords can be quite an aggressive energy. I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, specifically Gemini, because the Knights are all mutable. So mutable air is Gemini. But in the reverse, this is like somebody, yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, exactly this, right. Exactly what I was saying. It's not the time to push forward. The Knight of Swords is very fast moving. I could say aggressive, determined, wants what they want, will go after whatever it is that they want. But sometimes they can act, really hastily and take action without thinking about it. So that's what I mean. You've got to think about it. The Hermit, that's slowing everything down. Especially next to the Four of Swords. Yeah, exactly. Slow shit down over this winter. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Like you happen to say that. Slow things down. If we're living in harmony with the earth, then we kind of follow the seasons. So like I was saying, we've had a reading quite recently about the releasing, and we had the picture of like the tree with the leaves falling off. So that would represent fall or autumn, where we're shedding a layer. We're preparing to kind of hunker down for the winter. We're reserving our energy. And then the spring is when everything bursts back to life. So I feel that if you can, follow the seasons. Take this time to reflect, like I was saying, to nurture yourself, to give yourself what it is that you need in preparation for the spring. And that's exactly what these three cards are saying. Don't be hasty. Take the time to heal. Heal this Three of Swords. Heal this Nine of Swords. Heal this Ten of Swords. Really shine a light whilst you're in this moment of stillness, it almost feels like. Because then we go back to the Nine of Swords. So I'm going to stop there because, like I say, we've now got two Nine of Swords in here. So if you have a want or a need to keep pushing, but you're in the darkness, you don't know what direction you're moving in, you don't know what it is that you're pushing, pushing for. I'm just getting all these pregnancy references, like literally trying to push out a baby before you're dilated. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You want to keep that baby in there if possible, as long as possible. So yeah, if you can, stop the pushing. There is light at the end of this tunnel. You are going to see your way through this darkness. Did I start off by saying that December is the darkest month of the year? I'm sure I did. But there's something about the month of December that's really important for you to be in that darkness, because it's only when we're in the dark can we shine a light. If the light's already on, it's kind of pointless. But if you're in the dark, it's important that you shine a light so that you can see the direction that it is that you're meant to be moving in. You don't want to be making false starts or putting energy or effort, money, investments behind the wrong path. I think that's what the universe is trying to say. Oh my God. Right, let's get some angel answers. Right, okay, let's give this a quick shuffle. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just saw opportunity that fell out. So there will be opportunities that are going to move you in a new direction. I just don't think they're happening right now. Look for a sign. Any more messages? Then we've got reconsider, success, no, and in the near future. This is exactly what we were just saying. This is exactly what we were just saying. The sign may be this message. You may be seeing actual signs, you know, in your life experience that are sort of saying, reconsider, like stop what you're doing, like I say, hold on, hold your horses, slow things down, because there's a no here. There's a no, and that's exactly what I was saying with this Three of Wands in the reverse. Your ships aren't coming in right now, or in whatever it is that you're doing. But there is going to be success in the near future, which is this spring energy. It couldn't be clearer. If I can get this off the table. Yeah, you know what I'm saying though. So there is success in the near future, but it's in the spring. It's not right now. So use this time to do whatever it is that you need to do to prepare for that spring. Recover! Exactly. Use the time to invest in your healing, your recovery. Because you've been through something with the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords in here twice, the Three of Swords. This is what the universe is wanting you to focus on right now. Wow, that was like mind-blowing. Let me grab you one of these. What deck do I want? Let's use this. I've not used this for a hot minute. This is the Priestess of Light. Oof, I can get the bloody deck out. So yeah, can we, there it is. So can we have a message, some advice and guidance for you guys that are resonating with this? Healing Earth, the power to give and receive healing. This is just so strange, because as I said, with these hands here, there is something about either something you do with your hands, whether you are a healer. She's got this, oh, I don't know if you can see it. There's a beam of light that's coming out of her hand here. So if you're a healer, the universe is saying it's time for you to receive healing. You can't give healing if you're in need of it. So use this time to receive the healing that it is that you need. Therefore, in the spring, when this opportunity presents itself, you can give whatever it is that you need to give at that point. But I think you need to be on the receiving end of something. Then we've got brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, and personal power. Beautiful. I'm going to read that one out the book, 45. So yes, let's read this. 45. Brilliant beliefs. Right, okay. I'm just going to read it all. It's pretty long. I was just seeing if there was a paragraph that I could pull out of here. It says, 2 snow leopards accompany the priestess of the galactic sky as she emerges from the night with a luminous ball of ethereal light. This priestess is telling you that, like her, you can project a brilliant life force energy out into the world. This is exactly what we were saying. Her heart center shines with the light of her divine origins. The glow of her true identity encircles her head and emanates brightly from her brow and crown chakra. Yet she is no more powerful than you. You have come from the same luminous source. So few people are taught to believe the truth about themselves. They believe that they're not enough, not deserving, or not capable of making their dreams come true. But these conclusions project a dark energy that brings unhappiness and blocks goals and desires from manifesting. This card is asking you to embrace your luminosity. Didn't we have the sun down here? Exactly. To embrace your luminosity. I'm going to keep those two together because they're so significant. And remember your oneness with Source. It's this oneness that forges your truth and helps you to heal your old hurts. This is exactly what we've just said. And misinformed beliefs. Even if lies about your lack of power and value have been with you for a long time, it's never too late to awaken to your truth and let yourself shine. It's now a time of renewed energy for you. And the snow leopards are signaling that you have the personal power to overcome your inner demons. This 9 of Swords, this 3 of Swords, this 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's just time for you to heal, guys. Use this winter, like I say, to really go into hibernation, to conserve your energy that you've been giving externally, and give that back to yourself now. And ready, so that you're ready, like I say, to shine in the spring. Right, okay, where was I? This is a time of renewed energy for you, and the snow leopards are signaling that you have the personal power to overcome your inner demons. In fact, you are now capable of making giant leaps in reversing these toxic mental patterns. When you do, your brilliant new beliefs will manifest a wonderful new reality, one that will match the resonance of your own luminous life force. The affirmation is, I choose to believe in my unlimited power, value, and deserving. My life force shines with the light of my divine source. That's it. That's just completely blown my mind. I'm going to leave that there, guys. I hope you managed to get something from this. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.